Hi, Katrina.
That's okay.
Hi, beautiful. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Said there wasn't that many people last time. I said, well, I'll add myself.
I'm so happy. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. We're in for a treat.
Yeah.
So people are coming on right now. I'll admit.
Gary.
Yes.
That's Gary. That's Gary.
Yes, yes. Very good. Some you may know already from the mastermind. We'll do a little introduction so everybody get to know each other. Welcome, Gary. Welcome from down under. Welcome, Veron from the UK. We always represent the entire world. Great. So how are you all doing today?
Good.
Excellent. So here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the last week of the season of summer. Can you believe it? So for Veron, Dr. Burrus, and myself, for Gary down under, you guys have a slightly different way to calculate the season, yeah?
Yes. So we're going out of winter, or we're in the middle of autumn, and followed by we're starting to warm up a bit.
And in a lovely lockdown.
Yes.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Yes, things are heating up.
It's still in lockdown?
Yes, or again, I should say.
Oh.
And still.
Extended one.
Yes.
Yes. Well, you're making the best out of it, yeah?
Yes.
You're getting cozy with your
Yes.
partner.
Living the lockdown dream.
Romantic. There you go. It's contributing to more romance. And excellent. So yeah, so let's give it one more minute, then we start. Let's see if anybody comes on. So I saw on TikTok, Dr. Burrus knows I'm becoming an avid fan of TikTok. That's where I get a lot of my news, because for better or worse, it's not censored, it's not filtered. So I saw that, correct me if wrong, Veron, that the mandate that they revoked in England, they revoked the mandate for the vaccine. Is that correct?
No, they just canceled the passport. They just canceled the passport.
Yes, the passport.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
okay.
So what is it you are saying about mandatory?
Yeah. So that's basically it. That's it. Same thing.
Oh,
because,
okay.
Because a lot of countries are making it mandatory to vaccinate, and I think they tried in the UK as well, but people rebelled apparently, so they revoked the mandate.
So in France, they made it, I think, obligatory.
Yeah.
For medical people to be vaccinated, and
yes,
like typical French,
yes,
all revolted, all of them, across.
Yes, I've seen huge protests in Brazil, like huge. So who knows? But for whatever it's worth, there is lots of new studies coming out of Israel about natural immunity being stronger than the vaccine immunity. I don't know. Everybody has to make their own choice.
So Gary and Veron, what's the situation in England with the vaccine?
The vaccine, I think they are trying to get the care home one mandatory, but I think they're doing the teenager now at the moment. Yeah, so most adults have two jab already, and they're talking about the third booster one in the winter. Probably not for everybody, because they're thinking that the AstraZeneca has quite a strong resistance to the variant. Yeah, but we still have quite a lot of cases actually. I think the latest one a few days ago it was 40,000 a day.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
Mhm.
I didn't check this few days actually. Yeah.
Thank you for your input.
I'm in Australia, and our uptake has been quite slow due to a number of things. Most of it government delivered, lack of foresight, lack of consistency with the messaging and those types of things. It's starting to change. We're going through more lockdown at the moment. There's a third wave going through here.
Oh, wow.
The numbers of cases is, I think we're probably around about 2,000 a day at the moment, split between New South Wales and Victoria, two of the southern states. The west of the country is there's nothing over there at the moment.
Thank you.
Correct.
And from a vaccine perspective, there's AstraZeneca and Pfizer. AstraZeneca was initially provided for those over 60, and Pfizer for the rest. And I think.
And why AstraZeneca for over 60? Sorry, Elena, do you mind if I ask that question?
No, good question. Apparently, and good question. Possibly because that was the first one they got hold of. There was some issues with potential clotting, but that was a low possibility. But decisions were made that if you're over 60, you got AstraZeneca. If you're under, you got Pfizer.
Okay. Sorry, Dr. Pezzini.
Oh, good. Oh, good. This is how we get the news during our group sessions. And today is about, so it's good that we cover all our bases. Great. Well, I just got delivered from Amazon. I'll send it to both Gary and Veron if interested. Dr. Burrus, I sent it to you. I can send it again. This is actually, you know, from Dr. Duarte, who comes sometimes. So she's a medical doctor, and she says to have like this really cheap, it's called pulse oximeter, and you basically attach it to your finger. And if you're short of breath for whatever reason, you got oxygen. You don't need to end up at the emergency room on oxygen or a ventilator. So it's $10. It's $10 at any drugstore. I got the fancy one, so I don't have to rely on batteries. That's a little more, but still very affordable. So you can have everything you need just in case you get sick, vaccine or no vaccine at home. So there you go. Okay, so let's get started, and let's reintroduce ourselves. So let's say our name, where we're from, and your industry, okay, or title. And hopefully that is the same as your passion. If it's not, you can add one of your passions. I'll start. My name is Dr. Pezzini. As you can tell from the last name and the accent, I'm from Italy, where I hope to see all of you around this time next year. My industry and passion are very similar. So I'm a doctor of the mind and of all living beings. I love humans as much as animals and our plants. So there you go. And let's go to Gary.
Morning, I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I'm a business systems consultant, and I take the stress, the time constraints and challenges out of finding and implementing software solutions and systems for small businesses. My passion is providing clean water, housing and education solutions for communities in need. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. Your audio today is not as good as usual, but maybe we can optimize it later. And Veron.
Okay.
Which reminds
Hi,
me.
I'm Veronica from London.
Yes.
I'm a business consultant and on property in London and also natural resources from Latin America. And my passion is to bring good investment opportunities to investors.
Beautiful. So be it. Very, very nice. Thank you. And Dr. Burrus?
Okay, my name is Dr. Burrus, and as you probably can tell a bit about the accent, I'm Swiss and US citizen, Swiss from the French-speaking part. I live in Las Vegas, and I am an executive coach. I'm passionate about helping leaders, and I'm developing a mastermind of CEOs.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you so much, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Please do hydrate. Dr. Burrus and I are in the desert. Maybe finally today we're down to the 2 digits, but still pretty steamy. So, so please, to your health, do hydrate, okay? As we go over all this 6-step process, and you get to verbalize all your fun dreams. So let's review last week, and Dr. Burrus, you can think of your last week.
Mhm.
So we want at least one win that you want to share, can be related or unrelated to coaching and your coaching actions, and see if any of these actions needs to be carried forward into this week or not. So I'll start. And so one win is let's see, one win is Dr. Burrus and I successfully made it home. We were traveling on business and some fun. And so we successfully made it home, despite all smokes, fires in Northern California, outages, anything and everything. So and one action I want to repeat is and to carry forward is actually so is gardening. Yes, gardening. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit every day, even if it's just 10 minutes, so I don't get fried by the sun. But that's one of my maintenance action. And what about you, Gary?
For me, a win last week was just reconnecting with one of my clients, and due to lockdowns, we've been waiting on hold, so we're going to press forward with what we're trying to do for them. So that was one win. Another win was there was some government assistance available, and I was able to successfully apply for some of that due to the impact of lockdown. So yeah, that was my week. Thank you.
Okay. I think we heard everything. Ladies, were you able to hear Gary?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right. Excellent. And what about you, Veron?
Okay. Last week, I was looking at some documentation of one investment. Still going on, actually. The maintenance action is to keep on the reading. I just found some books on focus, and I think I finished reading today, but I think I will repeat it again.
Fantastic. So reading, expanding your knowledge for Veron. Fantastic. Great, thank you. And what about you, Dr. Burrus? One win and any maintenance?
So the win was thanks to Dr. Pezzini. My internet in Santa Barbara went kaput and the whole building's internet was out, was an outage. And thanks to Dr. Pezzini, she whipped me into shape and I got an upgrade in my internet and a new internet router. So that's my win of last week. This week, I'm going to continue to learn. So learning means continuing practicing my third language, which is Spanish, and learning is also reading. I have books to read. I'm part of a book club. And health-wise is I've decided to do sports 6 times a week, and it doesn't have to be an hour. Sometimes it's an hour, but it can also be half an hour. And then something for the business, it's I'm going to listen to Sales Navigator's videos, which is how to reach out to people through internet. So I'm going to learn more about that so that I can do some marketing to my target market.
Beautiful. Very good. Our overachiever, Dr. Burrus. Let's do it. Very nice. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for your good jokes. We like to laugh at those. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, let's do this actually. As you know, our thoughts and our words do become our reality. So we really have to carefully monitor them. So, and I'm sure you all get bombarded these days, TikTok, email, messages, SMS, texts, with a lot of motivational stuff. Some, I'm sure, hits home for you, some not as much. Maybe you need to tailor it to your life right now. So perhaps there is a mantra or an affirmation that you would like to use specifically this week to give you the strength to have an amazing week. So I'll start, and here it is. And I'll put it here in the chat box. I trust my decisions. Okay. And any of you has one that you would like to share to help throughout the week?
I do, I'm grateful for, and whatever that is. It's not really an affirmation, but it puts me in a good mood. Pardon me?
Beautiful.
And the other affirmation is I say, I'm smart. I can do it.
Nice. Thank you so much. So be it. We may borrow some of from each other. Why not? Veron, any for you?
You're muted, Veron. You're muted.
I'm lucky and wise.
Very nice. Great, great. And so that, you know, Dr. Burrus, remind me, Veron, because I forgot. Veron is a Qigong expert, which is all about moving the energy where you want it to be. And she's been teaching us some moves. So maybe if we have time, we'll have one at the end to let it go with. Yeah?
Yeah, good.
Sound
Yeah.
okay. And Gary, your affirmation for the week.
Trust in myself and continue to follow my dreams.
And continue to
Follow my dreams.
follow my dreams. Okay, great. Beautiful, beautiful affirmations, everyone. Okay, so we'll skip this part. I trust you already warmed up a little bit today. And yeah, that's a little obnoxious music. We leave it there to make sure you're awake. So So Dr. Burrus, you haven't been with us for a while. So we have slightly changed the system. And since there are 4 or 5 weeks in a month, each week we give it a specific focus. So since this is the second week of the month, we focus on well-being, wellness, health, okay? So any maintenance action that we just went over that you want to carry forward, that can be on anything else, but the new action you're going to come up with during this call are going to be health related. So what is included in health? Well, these days, I would say, whether we like it or not, health is always on our forefront, right? It's in every news, in every piece of information we get. And we sort of have to filter through it to make ourselves feel good, yeah? So managing stress, there is a different kind of stress these days because of what's happening in the world. That's part of well-being. Some of you practice meditation with or without props. Dr. Katrina has a beautiful dog. That's a great prop for meditation. Intimacy is actually part of well-being, according to most medical doctors. So we're going to keep it PG, okay? Not too many details, but you can choose it if you want, if you feel like you need more of that. Exercise, of course, supplements, nutrition, liquids, sleep. I've been struggling a little bit with sleep. I have to say, Dr. Burrus, I took a little bit of your natural pill last night. It did help. And so I put time management here as well, because if you don't make time to take care, self-care, take care of your body, it's not going to happen, because it's not that you can outsource it to me or somebody else and I work it for you, right? It doesn't work. So you have to work yourself. So, so it's all of that, okay? You decide what's most important. So in step number 1, we define, we quantify what we want in this area of health next. So you see some examples here. There is no right or wrong. It's truly what comes out of your heart and mind that you know is best. So let's get there all together. Go ahead and please close your eyes, everybody. Close your eyes. Relax in your chair. Take some long, deep breaths in and out. Good job. Do 2 more inhales at your own time. And for every inhale, inhale more of what you want for your own well-being. That's right. And for every exhale, exhale what no longer serves you and you don't need right now. Okay, one more time. Inhale what you want. Exhale what you want, you want to get rid of and you no longer want. That's right. And now imagine yourself the healthiest you've ever been. That's right. The healthiest you've ever been. Because age does not matter. You can absolutely do reverse aging with everything that's available to you right now. So the sky is the limit for your own wellness as well. Remember that. One more inhale and exhale. And with that vision, you're now ready to do your self-reflection exercise. Feel free to write in the chat box or on your own notepad one thing that you want for health both short-term and long-term. And start. Good job. Great. Okay. Who would like to share? I want to remind you, everything is confidential. We only record for educational purposes.
I'll start if no one else does.
Yes, please.
What do you want and pray for within a children life area? So in my lifestyle, okay, so short term, I want to create a mastermind of CEOs, of international CEOs. Long term, write my second book in English and give more speeches on transforming brilliant jerks into inspiring leaders.
Great. Okay. So we're going to hold you to that. Also you have to give us one health goal, because the emphasis this week is about well-being. So perhaps it can be something, a type of health that can relate to CEOs.
Ah, okay. That's a good idea. Very good idea. Smart. So what would CEOs have health-wise? Is manage their stress, not feeling overwhelmed, and feeling alone.
Excellent.
Okay, so what you suggest, Dr. Pezzini, is that then I talk about managing your health, not feeling overwhelmed, and not feeling too lonesome as a means to have better health. Is that it?
Sure, sure. So it can help you as a CEO and the other CEOs you support. And so out of these three, which one would you like to start with first? The overwhelm, the stress, or the, I think, lonesome.
Think about the lonely, because that's less evident.
I like it, and it's very relevant right now during COVID.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's start there. So I don't know if that's an English word, lonesome.
Yes, it is.
Or execs. Okay, so that's what you work on.
Mhm.
And Gary.
For me, short term is just to continue with naturopathy treatment that I'm on at the moment. That's helped remove some underlying long-term effects from illness in the past, and that's improving my health at the moment and allowing me to sort of be stronger as we move forward. From a long-term perspective, it's just to get back into regular exercise. I'm eating healthy. I've got a bit to go with my weight to get that to less than 85 kilograms. I've been improving my dental health, but that's all stopped in lockdown. So once that opens up, then we'll continue along there as well. Great.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Do we have naturopaths, Dr. Burrus, here in Nevada?
No, I'm sure we do. I would have to research it though.
Okay, very good. You inspired us, Gary. Thank you. And what about you, Veron?
Veron, you're on mute.
Yes, yes. So sorry. I have divided into three areas. The physical one.
Yeah.
Is I'm doing it now. Actually, I'm doing yoga and qigong every morning, and the long term is to build up strength and immunity.
Beautiful.
For the mental one, is the short term is to not let other people affect my energy and pull me down, and the long term is rid of negative thoughts. Emotional one, short term is be joyful and rid of worry and fear, the negative emotion, and long term is to have achieved the balance.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you for dividing it up into physical, mental, and emotional health. Very helpful. So give yourself some kudos. It can be in a form of patting yourself in the back, a hug. Let me see you, Dr. Burrus. Give yourself a big hug. Good job. Very nice. So with this in mind, okay, the lonesome for executives for Dr. Burrus, the consistency towards those bigger goals for Gary, and the strength for health for Veron. Okay, so stay focused on this, and I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, okay? And I want you to tell each other, I'll give you 2 minutes each. I want you to paint the picture as if you were Picasso, okay? Broad strokes and fine strokes too. And really go there. So Dr. Burrus, just you have helped these executives with their I don't know if that's with their loneliness. Yeah, I think that's the word. Okay, and describe it. What's the outcome? How do they feel? what are they saying? What are they doing? Okay, etc. With there's no right or wrong. Don't filter, don't censor. And for you, Gary, describe how it's going to be like with your weight management, dental health, having applied everything your naturopath recommends. What will be your life like? Go in as many details as you can, describe it to one another. And for you, Veron, what that strength will allow you to do, okay? So don't hold back. You're all going into a breakout room, 2 minutes each. I'll tell you when to switch. And vámonos.
Vámonos.
Sorry, I made a mistake. I meant to give you more time. Please, apologies.
That's all right.
That's okay.
Please finish if you need to finish.
It's fine.
Dr. Burrus hasn't done hers yet.
Okay. Yeah, let's do yours, Dr. Burrus.
Okay. So I'll copycat Veron and do the physical, mental, and emotional. Is that okay? Can I have your
Yes,
permission?
absolutely.
So physically, I'll exercise 6 times a week, even if it's less time. Mentally, I will have my quiet time to strategize and meditate. And emotionally, I will be energized and positive. And this altogether I'll have more energy and more focus. That's
Correct. And you'll be able to be a role model and teach these strategies to your executives as well?
Yes, thanks for linking it to, yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, they need it too, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Good job. Okay, give yourself a big hug. Remember, self-love is the biggest and most important love of all. Okay, so how are we going to carry it out? This wonderful, very necessary health goal. Okay, there are many ways to get there. All roads lead to Rome. Rome is your peak health. Okay, so you may as well choose a new, slightly new and improved way to get there. So let's mastermind, be creative here. What else haven't we already experienced or perhaps utilized as a tool? There's many tools out there. There's no right or wrong. And it's fantastic because we're giving each other ideas. We're all from different industries and countries. So I'll make it up to you. I'll put you back in the breakout room and I won't click too soon because as Dr. Burrus says, I can be a little hyperactive.
Love you just the way you are.
So here, give each other some ideas, okay, of how you can roll out these wonderful health goals of yours. So after each one goes, give each other a little bit of ideas. I'll give you a little extra time, about 3 minutes each, right? Yeah. Okay. Ready? And let's go. All right, welcome back. Was that helpful?
Yes.
Okay, good job. Give me 10, everybody. Bravo, you're number 10. Okay, we're gonna put all these wonderful ideas into one fun action step. I know you can do more than one, but I'm going to help you stay focused and hold you accountable to your first action step, which will get you going. And then by the law of momentum, I know you'll keep going. So keep your action step to 30 minutes of your time or less. So if it's too big, size it down. That way I know even if it's gonna be a busy last week of the season, you'll still find 30 minutes, okay? And I wanna know exactly when you're gonna do it. So please use the chat box, everybody, for this exercise and start. I'll do it with you. Good job, everyone. Gary, let's see yours as well. There you are. Beautiful. Yes, I guess that's COVID-proof and lockdown-proof, right? Great. These amazing actions do deserve a reward, okay? Please redeem it as soon as you complete your action. What is it going to be? Here are some ideas. For me, it's going to be a hike, a long hike. Great. Is that a reward, Dr. Burrus, your marketing LinkedIn? Okay.
No, it isn't a reward.
Ah, that's an action. Okay. Extra bonus action. Okay, let's see your reward, everybody. Here's some more ideas.
Mm.
Perfect. Spanish lessons. Okay, very good, very good. Veron, a walk around the park, lovely. And what about you, Mr. Gary?
I think it's just going to be some reading.
Okay, lovely. Fantastic. Good job. So you already know all our links. I'll put them here anyway, just for recruiting purposes, for coaching, for our international retreat, mastermind. The next mastermind is going to be about health. And for, yeah, there you go. So you got everything. Okay. And the certification. Okay, so you did great. I have to wrap it up on time today. I'm so proud of you, and I hope you're proud of yourself. So enjoy your action, enjoy your reward. Go get them, Tiger. Happy last week of the season. Looking forward to reconnecting with more fun and success next week. Ciao, my friends.
Have a great week, everyone.
Yes,
Take care.
Bye.
thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.